just to come back to that same board for them to shit all over me. I came back to that same board to try and be the person I needed, because they didn't create those people. They didn't hire those people. They didn't. So if it's not my life story that's going to make me a New York Times bestselling author, and if it's not my story about the bullies on TikTok destroying every aspect of my life, then it's definitely going to be the story about that board of education and how they failed me as a child, as an adolescent, and then as an adult. Which also means they're failing my children. Their reputation is more important to them than the needs of the students in their organization. That's why I fell through every crack as a child. They don't care about us. They focus on the ones that are going to make them look good. Thank you, Sarah. They're very racist, Banna. About 5 years ago, the board I worked through came up with this thing called We Rise Together. And it was a program that brought together all of the educators in the board to talk about how we can progress and help Black students succeed more. So it essentially just ended up segregating Black students again, and it was so toxic. It was just one of the most toxic fucking things. Like, they're so racist that even when they try to prove they're not racist, they're even more racist. And then here I am raising Black children in this world, okay? I have unpacked that shit. I still unpack shit every day. And I worked alongside some of the most ignorant, racist, fucking white women in that board of education, and they're gonna throw me on the goddamn streets? If I could share with you some of the conversations I overheard in those staff rooms, that's why I'm saying it's gonna be a book. They do. They contradict themselves every single time. And it was nobody that was even part of the board I worked for that caused all these issues for me. It was random fucking idiots on TikTok, women who have nothing better to do, women who couldn't fucking conquer their own life and do the things that I did, you know. My first stalker, bully, she couldn't walk a fucking inch in my shoes. And she knows it. That's why she's been destroying me for over a year. Try and make my shoes even more difficult to walk in. It ain't gonna happen. Those thorny shoes I used to wear, I put those things away a long time ago. Nobody has the power to put me back in uncomfortable shoes again. Nobody. Ever. So like I've said once, I've said twice, I've said umpteen times, y'all win. You took my career, that's what you wanted. You're not going to take my life. I'm not going to unalive myself for y'all. So please move on. Please move on. Okay?